Hey, it is Coach Maggie with another 5 minute Monday Mindset. Hope you had a wonderful weekend and are ready for the week to come. I want to talk about, of course, mindset and really the high cost of negative thinking. I read an article just yesterday and it really surprised me. It got me thinking a little bit deeper. We know that negative thinking maybe gets us stressed. It's hard. We get into this. Oh, I can't do that. This is too hard. I don't have the money. I'll never get healthy. We get ourselves worked up. But one thing that the article said, which makes sense, but I hadn't thought it through, is that it actually robs our energy. It takes energy to stress. It takes energy to be negative. So sometimes people say, I'm tired all the time. I just don't feel like I have the energy to make it through the day. Is it because those negative thoughts are weighing on you? My husband and I went bike riding, nice Sunday afternoon bike ride. And when we're going downhill, it doesn't take any energy. We can coast, doesn't take any effort. But then we'll turn the corner and all of a sudden, what in a car doesn't seem like much of a hill, on a bike, it's a different story. It takes energy. And the problem is, well, it's not a problem. Our bodies are so designed to be able to repair. But if we're constantly negative, if we are worrying, then we are robbing our reserve so that we can't actually get better. Think of standing and having two buckets next to you. And one is we take from the one that's full over here, we start worrying and we rob from that one to take it over to the other bucket for the worries. And it gets depleted. So we keep going back and forth and we keep taking from the full bucket to fill the one that has a hole in it. Because let's face it, there's always one more thing to worry about. There's always one more negative thing on TV, on the news. There's one more everything. And if we're constantly robbing from peace, from rest, from calm, to take care of worry, negative thinking, we're going to deplete over here. And that's what a lot of times we do. And then we worry and we're tired and we have no energy. So I want you to really stop and think about that. Are you that person? And I hear people say, oh, that's just the way I am. I'm just negative. But realize what it's doing to your body. First of all, it's depleting you, it's robbing your energy. But again, it's keeping you from being able to heal in those other areas where you need that extra. What is it that just gets you going, that gets you worried? Is it your kids, your finances, your marriage, relationships, job? What are those things? Begin to identify what are the things because they are robbing you of energy. They're robbing you from the ability to start healing in those areas. Because what happens is when we start depleting all of our resources, that's when sickness is waiting in the wings to attack. I was talking to someone just the other day, and we were talking about how trauma, even just emotional trauma, can eventually lead to sickness because we become so overwhelmed in this area, it leaves the rest of us defenseless because everything, our immune system, everything is targeted on trying to fix this problem over here. We have to take care of ourselves. And again, as I've said so many times, much of it starts up here. So, what is something that you need to start really letting go of? If you need to get help, then begin to look for opportunities to talk to someone, speak with a pastor, a friend, a counselor. But there's probably someone that's ready to help if they just know you need help. So I just want to encourage you today, really stop and think. When you get those negative thoughts, you have a choice. And though you may have always been a certain way, doesn't mean you have to stay that way. So, again, I'd love to get in a conversation with you, support you, and definitely be praying for you. So, have an amazing week. Come back tomorrow. This is another 5 Minute Monday Mindset with Coach Maggie. Take care. And as always, God bless.